Are you supposed to get married to your twin flame? This is a question people often ask themselves and when they seek tarot readings, because firstly, whenever they are in a relationship, they feel an emotional pull, a chemistry with the person, they assume that their person could be a twin flame. Now, before I comment on the fact that whether you should get married to them or not, a twin flame, first understand what a twin flame is. Twin flame, soulmates, karmic, all these labels do not work in the 3D reality. Now 3D is the space which we can feel in the tangible realm, okay, in the physical and material realm, which dictates our survival and is very gross or mundane. But 5D also involves the flow of time and space, which we cannot control. Actually, we don't control anything, but that's a different topic. But the law of action and reaction is quickly manifested in the 3D than in the 5D. So we feel like we have more control over 3D than the 5D. Now, when we are talking about 5D, to keep things simple, we are talking about the soul realm. When we talk about the higher self, or places where our mind goes to when we are sleeping in dreaming states. So it's a spiritual realm. Now this connection, if I'm talking about the twin flame connection, first of all, it's almost impossible or very difficult to know if you are in a twin flame connection. I'll give you the example of Sitaram, okay? Like when twin flame couples, they come into the material realm, they usually do something very impactful, and that can be gauged by the mental processing which we are accustomed to. Now, twin flame connections are very difficult. You will go through soul crushing experiences, so there is nothing to romanticize about it. So first of all, understanding whether it is a twin flame connection is a task in itself. Then talking about union. Something I can tell you, which I usually tell to people, is that even if you are in a twin flame journey, keep it in the 5D, live in the 3D. Don't wait for any person, be it a twin flame, soulmate, anything, because these connections, they trigger spiritual development, not necessarily very desirable in the 3D life. The impact it has. So remembering this and being practical when you are living in the 3D is much better than trying to match your 3D with the 5D, because both work very differently.